What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about V18.10, which is set to be a very, very big update to Fortnite. And I don't mean that as like some clickbaity title or anything. No, let's just talk about right away before we get into bug fixes or anything, why V18.10 is set to be a massive update for Fortnite. And simply put, it's because, as you can see on screen, this update has over 1,100 builds just for the actual update. And basically each build means that an Epic Games employee, or basically a developer at Epic Games, has modified something, added something, changed something. Just, they've made a lot of changes in this update, which you don't normally see that often when it comes to new updates to just content in the Fortnite season. And now, something very interesting to mention here is that you might not really know much about builds when it comes to Fortnite updates, and you might be like, okay, 1,000 updates, is that a lot? Is that nothing? I'm not really for certain here. Well, let me give you guys an example. So V18.00, which you can see on screen, had 549 updates of it before it actually released and came out to us. So basically 549 different builds. So that means V18.10, which is the update right after the seasonal update, has over double the amount of builds done to it, meaning that we should be expecting something that is more massive than even a seasonal update. Okay, that's basically what we're getting at here. It's going to be a massive update, and something even more interesting to mention here is a pretty massive update was the update V17.40, which added the Impostors LTM. This update, this version of Fortnite, had 723 builds of it. That means whatever is in 18.10, which we should be seeing around like the 27th, the 28th of this upcoming week, is bigger than a brand new LTM. And now, as you guys know, recently some Monopoly Backlinks got leaked. I have a feeling, I have a suspicion, what if we get like a Monopoly game mode in Fortnite? Now, obviously, I'm not really for certain if that will ever happen, and it's just kind of like a theory based on, well, we got these backlinks, but we literally got no info about them at all, and it's just, this is bigger than a seasonal update. This is bigger than the Impostors game mode update. This is just a massive update overall, and with it, we do of course have some bug fixes to talk about, so let's talk about some stuff we actually have info about, being the bug fixes. So on screen right now, you can actually see the Battle Royale specific bug fixes, and one thing popped out to me that I didn't even know was a bug, and that is that the crash site slipstreams don't get disabled after hurting a certain storm circle phase. Honestly, I thought they were just supposed to be enabled the entire game, so this is very interesting to see that in V18.10, after a certain storm circle, the slipstreams at the crash sites will be disabled. Like, I think they did this in the past, back when we had the slipstreams at like Neo Tilted. I just can't really remember that well, but I thought these were supposed to be like a permanent thing on the map, and I didn't know they were supposed to be disabled. Now, of course, we have two other bug fixes, being that the donation board will now properly say in your language the item's name. So if you're in like if you have your language such as Spanish or whatever it might be, you won't just see Shockwave Launcher, you'll see whatever it is in Spanish. And then we also have that vehicles take heavy damage when colliding with mothership wreckage. All three of these bugs are set to be fixed in the next update, so you know, just a pretty nice bug fix here, because, well, vehicles taking heavy damage is always just something you don't want to happen, especially if you're just driving around. And I have noticed that I've had a little bit of like bumpiness when it comes to driving vehicles in this season, where you'll just be driving and your car will just bump or like stop on literally nothing. So maybe this will fix that as well. We're not really for certain, but keep an eye out for those type of things. Now, next up, we have to talk about the creative bug fix. We only have one as of right now that is set to be fixed in the next game update, which is simply put that player-built structures cannot be placed adjacent to a barrier device. So, hey, if you're a creative map maker out there, this is probably very useful to some people who make creative maps, maybe some zone war maps and stuff. So keep an eye out on that in the next update, especially if you gotta update your creative maps. For Save the World, we have two bug fixes. The first one is that the dungeon announcers found all coin audio loops, and that's not going to happen anymore. You don't gotta worry about any audio looping. You'll only hear it one time, and I mean, let's be honest, maybe you're not Ghost Boss material after all. I know that's not related to this specific audio line, but I remember the memes people used to make a long time ago about the Ghost Boss material audio looping in Save the World multiple times. And then the second bug fix for Save the World is that quests cannot be pinned from the quest journal. This will be fixed so, well, you can pin your quest again. You know, it's a very weird thing that got broken v18.00, but it's probably because in Battle Royale, we have the new quest pinning system where you can pin one quest. Maybe this is related, maybe it's not. And finally, we have a bug fix for the Switch, which is that voice chat on the Switch won't connect to party chat. That'll be fixed in the next update, so if you're a Switch player out there, you get a better experience when it comes to party chat. But other than this, that's pretty much all of the bug fixes coming out in the next update, and I want to know in the comments down below, which one of these bug fixes are you most interested in seeing fixed? Are you in the creative side of things where you're going to be happy some of your creative maps work again, or are you over in the Battle Royale side of things where you're like, wait a second, crash site slipstreams were supposed to be disabled after a certain storm circle? But with that said, my name is FireMonkey, and make sure to subscribe and post notifications enabled to never miss any of the content that get leaks in v18.10, because let's be honest, as of right now, based on everything I'm seeing, it's going to be a massive update, not just for like if they add a new mode, if they add an LTM, an event, or whatever it might be, but it's just going to be a massive update overall. I mean, we even get some really nice bug fixes along the way, and I can't wait to share all the new cosmetics and everything else with you guys. Peace out.